is the best story.
That's what I'm talking about. Why did it take until Thursday to get here? We've been sitting here all week listening to voices of reason.
That's right.
What do you think about Alan?
But I mean, look, as much as a Knicks to LeBron to the Knicks story would be fun, it is very difficult to see it happening for a variety of reasons. One, LeBron has a no trade clause, so you have to make a deal that satisfies LeBron and the Knicks and the Lakers. That's going to be difficult to do on many levels. Two, again, I will remind everyone, LeBron James could have been a free agent and chose to play for any of the 30 NBA teams, and he opted into his $52.6 million contract.
$2 million.
That is correct. He wanted to get his $52.6 million. Once you take the money, though, it makes it very difficult to get him anywhere, let alone to a Knicks team that is right up against the second apron. They can't take on extra money. It's very hard to move stuff around. So, as much as it would be fun to happen, I do not see it happening with LeBron coming to the Knicks.
Difficult, Bobby, but if LeBron were to make it known that he wanted to do something like this, if we're living in the world that Alan Fine has beautifully created for us here, where LeBron wants to go to the York, have some fun, let the Lakers know. How would that possibly work?
Stream business receipts with the QuickBooks mobile to maximize your tax deductions.
Climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. You've got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks. Trying not to fumble around too much.
Her focus on obtaining the prize. Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to...
Look at this. And a sidewalk slam.
Cinching it in. Look at the torque on the shoulder. Oh. It's got to be a map. Desperately trying to find a way out, and she does. A table. The WWE Universe is going.
Charlotte just rubbing it in now. Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy. She countered that into her own offense. Back into the ring she goes. Oof. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Knew what was coming there.
Lands face first.
Carmella with a super kick. And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time. All right, time for us to clear the way. Already ahead of you.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal. We've heard Becky say she was going to...
I mean, the easiest path is to go east, so makes sense. Next, we could talk about calves if you want to continue to kind of live in, fairy tale land. Bobby James, as much as it pains him to say it, is right. Brown opted in, and when he did that, he prioritized finances, $52.6 million, over flexibility. Now, maybe he's going to get to a point where he says, I got my cake and I want to eat it too. Give me a buyout so I can go wherever the hell I want. And I would say, why would the Lakers give him a $50 million, whatever it ends up being, negotiations? I think it's probably going to require a buyout for any of these scenarios to be realistic. Then just because, why would you give up a guy like Carl Towns? Somebody the foundation moving forward. So probably was damn good at chasing the title or two.
That's right. You're right. If we put LeBron on the list as currently constructed, sure, makes a lot of sense. But that's not, if there was a trade, that's not what would be happening.
Right.
So, yes, we will continue to live in this fantasy world.
The lead installer handles all of that from conversion to once you get out, you greet the customer, you go over the work order, and you start your demo. It's a given that helps make you want to go to work.
Oh, you did that to me. Why can't you block that?
Both women crashing down hard. The crew, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet.
I'll need
Surveying
10,000.
the situation.
That's just to secure my day.
What about the full
You are
cost?
seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of
There's no way.
intensity from all these
Wouldn't you rather get legal advice when you need it? Switch Road Case, we're going to clear a roadmap through the divorce process at a price you can actually afford. Well, now you can. At HelloDivorce.com, you can find answers to your questions, do what you can yourself, and get affordable help from experienced legal professionals when you need it, so you can move forward to the new, better version of yourself.
That's to audio? I'm going to solve by space. Why?
undeniable athleticism.
You got to talk about the Lakers, they are America's team as well. So they lost Black and Miles, Dorian Finney-Smith to the Rockets, but signed for Jake LaRavia to a 2-year, $12 million deal. So according to a report from the Athletic's Dan Wojcicki, LaRavia was the first player Rocky to call in free agency open Monday, which linking JJ with the of the Lakers brand and how he giving him a detailed vision of how the Lakers plan to utilize him. The first call, 3 p.m. hit, we got to call Jake LaRavia. You had a great reaction to this signing on social media, so let's take a look at that.
Hey, Smoke.
Never in my life have I ever seen a bench player be signed so fast during free agency. So this is what we're doing now. Signing Jake from Allstate. The nerve of this post saying breaking news. Breaking news is if we sign Kaminga. That's breaking news. If we sign Aiden, who just hit the market, breaking news. If we stole Miles Turner from Indiana, breaking news. Right? Niggas averaged 6 points last year. That ain't breaking news. You a damn fool. We could have got him the last, right before training camp. You could have had him try out. He got the 6 point. We could have had him try the fuck out to see if he can make it. You could have put the nigga with Bronny. Put him in Summer League with Bronny. Shit, he probably won't make that. God damn it.
So Bill, really frustrated. Again, 3 p.m. yesterday, Pacific free agency opened up. Get Jake LaRavia on the phone too. First call. Yeah, the ankle. From feed up. Get some smoke. Get some smoke for him. Get some smoke. Lakers smoke. Lakers smoke.
Yeah, man, you can't. We still got to sign it. Lakers still got to sign it. Straight right for it.
Shit. Jake LaRavia. You're talking Jake from Allstate, yo. This is a reminder of the video.
I remember a time.
I remember one time.
I didn't get beat up.
Just the name was just, you know, just everybody piggybacking off each other. Just
that's the objective.
And then
I got to
later on, August, nobody really cares. You know, he's like, oh shit,
They're out?
Right before training camp, definitely in my life. One of the longest days, the end of the week.
Got to go
Not
be
the
all right.
first, you got the first day, the first is hard.
The end of the week before the corner.
Yeah, the first 3 days and stuff. Like this was 1950, just the whole phone, white only call members. Hey, like we see your ad in the paper. We go, like, God, they went back to 1960. They ain't had that back then. They wasn't even that dumb back then.
The Lakers have never had this many. We're not to play. We already have 2 players.
You already have Trey
Three.
Lace.
Well, I forgot that they go with it. Oh.
You already got Trey
Can't play
Lace.
offensive. That's defense.
Big Glory Road. Big Glory Road.
Jerry West is looking up like, wait,
Trey Grayson,
what? That thing wearing so much. I know I'm gonna get that. He must be cousins with the owner.
yeah, I know Jerry West is here like.
There was a reason Boston fell off all these years. They ain't won a championship since they won that.
All right, well, okay, congrats, Jay.
To be honest, they kind of confused me because when you look at it real fast, you kind of think it was, I thought it was Austin Reed, just like the college version.
The league. No, why are you not saying?
In other news, the Lakers are looking for a starting center. The options are dwindling.
Oh, really?
Brook Lopez went to the Clippers.
Really? Maybe if they was on the phone with Brook Lopez first.
She fights back with the counter.
First. And then Jake, like I'm pretty sure Jake will be sitting there now.
Y'all could have been doing what New York was doing. Calling around and checking. You fit on that shit. And then you gonna pick your fit. Hey, what's your...
Back into the ring now. All fair and love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense. Starting to hit the player pass. To me, not caring if Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring. To me, they're showing so much dominance in this match. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously, with the This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
That's what you need to do.
She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Get out.
And also, right there. What did you do? And there's some progress. What did I do the super kick?
Other people have that move too.
To the back of the net. It's huge in your hands. He lost some of her stamina at this stage. This pain and discomfort will make a Sunday very challenging. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Something happening in this room. Five women fighting for their keys to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Ready and three.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Looked at her and he got confused and almost got it.
Why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Look at this
Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
and they're ready over to this. What's it this?
With a takedown looking for. And that was a precisely measured. They're not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does. absolutely wrecking. Up on Natalia, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb the ladder at all.
What a way to get out of that one.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. She's raw, and things aren't about to get any better.
She's heading outside the ring now.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
She's setting something up.
Put down face first.
And this one could be moving to ringside. She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. She's going under the ring now. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring now.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Tamina is so close to victory now.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
This has to feel so validating for Tamina. She came in tonight with her family in mind, and they must be proud of her now.
Tamina has a legacy to live up to, and becoming the first ever Ms. Money in the Bank only honors the rich family.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and board dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps,
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Being on the same page will be vital in this one.
Next meal. Steady state cardio can actually release cortisol. Cortisol, of course, is your body's stress hormone, and it's not what you're looking for. It could lead to further muscle breakdowns. If you don't like doing steady state cardio, don't do it. Number one, it's not a great way to lose weight. And number two, you're going to hate it. If you hate it and it's not working, you will eventually give up.
I'm Susan, Drew's wife. I was trying to lose weight all the wrong ways until Drew convinced me how to do it right.
Everyone's talking about this Vince guy. He's challenging all the old school notions about weight loss, and people are catching on. His approach takes on the philosophy that losing weight shouldn't require long cardio sessions, nor should it involve cutting out entire food groups. His weight loss method is getting people shredded, and it's actually enjoyable.
The science of weight loss was cracked a long time ago. It's not a trend, it's facts. Following all those like trendy fad diets, all those trendy workouts that you see online is literally a waste of time. There's already a proven, research-backed way to lose weight and keep it off.
It's made to understand when he took to lose weight, build muscle, stay shredded without putting undue stress on the body. He began to share this with his clients, and well, the results speak for themselves. Let's take a closer look at what he has to say.
The truth is that
you want to do something?
Actors and actresses, they can get super ripped because they follow the ignored technique that was used for generations of bodybuilders and athletes before steroids were even popular. So what's their approach? Well, they ruthlessly cut through the fluff because they have zero time to waste.
So surprise either member of the New Day with a signature super kick.
Cut out carbs, sugar.
Boy, okay.
Not
I tell you
sustainable.
this all the time. You gotta pay attention because that's why you don't win all your matches when you play by yourself, because you don't use your signature at all, and you don't use your finisher that much at all either. You need to start using them. Your signature is back button square. That's how you get your finisher.
Another 30
pounds.
You will never have to be on the treadmill.
That's how you do your signature.
I want to say slowly the weight started coming off, but it came off faster than I thought it would.
All these foods that you don't think that you ever get to eat when following a diet, I'm eating them, and I'm in the best shape of my life. Carbs actually regulate your metabolism. Carbs are one of the best ways to give your body energy.
Do you know how?
You eat more.
Do you know when you got your signature
on a diet, and you get far better results than you probably ever gotten?
So you see that bar right there?
You lost me. That's insane. You went from a 6 or 7.
There's 30 pounds.
Yeah, that's how you know when they go all the way, when they fill all the way up. That's how you know you got your signature. Let's start winning.
Is the best workout to lose weight. The best way to burn fat and get shape. It's not keto, paleo, fasting, and it's not super intense workout. How you lose weight. I already did all the hard work to simplify all that information into a very simple and easy to follow.
Yeah, you gotta wait till
this is body type. That's a free quiz. It's 6 different questions, legit 20 seconds. You can do it seriously. Yeah, you can do it right now. And at the end of it, it tells you what your body type is. It also tells you the 3 most important things to do based on what your body type is. And it's completely free. Yeah, if anybody's watching this, get that link below and take the quiz. We won't ask for your email or anything. Click the link below this video right now. Take that free quiz and get a personalized plan.
Just like you and
See these teams tap into their barbaric nature. 20 years of Hell in a Cell.
So where's mine at?
We didn't need that.
Is mine?
We need the Lakers play
That one?
Lakers need so we don't have to get and we don't get each other. I'm just saying. So how we gonna put brother to start? Why don't we? All the Lakers
I don't have it yet. Almost.
Start on the we thinking about it. We gotta do it wrong. We got it. I got it.
Oh no.
No, see, that's the problem. One doesn't feel like that. So let's talk about the future going to be like this.
Oh my God.
Yesterday, Sean reported the Lakers are finalizing 2-year contracts right now in the hope of freeing up a max salary slot in 2027. This comes on the heels of the play about his call that his plan LeBron wants to prioritize winning.
It's so hard.
It seems like those
they want to know how my team and I'm not even going to go.
But smart for the Lakers, we're looking ahead to free up cap space for 2027. Y'all ask me first. Lakers fan since 1996, so don't be flex. I'm a Lakers fan. Yeah. I've been talking all this shit.
Not to go.
50 million in jersey sales for 50 million. We did that for you.
Why couldn't we always do that?
We're looking ahead to free up cap space for 2027. Order reports moving will sign every extension in August. So for 2027, we'll have a lot of this.
But that's what we did to clear up cap space. Okay, so they're prioritizing this contract, but send a nigga home with his money, clear it up. Okay, that looks like it's cleared up. Okay? It's still on the capital there. What you spending with Fred? Hey, I'm not giving you this money unless you're going to take just 5 of it and extend it for 2. It's cleared up money. We're going to do that. Ron said, Daddy. 53. We have August said, hell no, we ain't going. Hell no. I'm not signing for it. Hell no. So I don't see what we cleared up.
I'm going to a little bit. I have it. I'm going to waste it. Oh, yeah, just waste it.
Then we called Jake. First thing we did was call Jake.
There was time during the legend. Now, I'm a cybersecurity specialist.
ECPI University, a leader in cybersecurity education, is helping individuals, even those with no field experience, pursue a future
Get this super kick. Get him into my super kick.
ECPI University, I get to my degree. Exciting. I love my job.
If it wasn't for ECPI University, I wouldn't be here.
Pursue a future in cybersecurity at ECPI University.
No! Oh, yes. Yes, I mean yes. Oh.
3 signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently, there are 3 critical signs that could indicate your case is worth significant compensation, possibly even 6 or 7 figures. Sign number 1, insurance tried to settle quickly after your accident. This is the biggest red flag. Insurance companies know exactly what your case could be worth at its maximum value, and they rush to offer you a fraction of that amount before you discover the truth. Here's what most people don't realize. The main reason why accident victims don't receive huge payouts has almost nothing to do with how severe their accident was. It's because most people simply don't know there are better ways to get compensated beyond going through insurance. Insurance companies count on you not knowing this. They're hoping you'll accept their first offer just to be done with the hassle, even when that offer might be just 10 to 15% of what your claim is truly worth. Sign number 2. You experienced any pain or discomfort after your accident, even if it seemed minor. What appears to be a simple neck ache or back pain could actually signify injury to unclean locations that insurance companies know about. Sign number 3. You missed any work or regular activities due to your accident. Even a single day of missed work or altered activities can significantly increase what your case is actually worth. Insurance adjusters are trained to minimize this factor in the initial offer. So what can you do if you spot these signs? There's a solution that most accident victims never discuss. The 2025 compensation program was specifically created to help accident victims get paid the maximum amount they're owed without all the hassle of doing it. This program ensures you receive what your accident is truly worth, not just what insurance wants to pay. Jennifer experienced what seemed like minor whiplash after being rear-ended. Insurance quickly offered her $8,200. Before accepting, she decided to check if her case qualified for the 2025 compensation program. She was shocked to discover her claim was potentially worth over $147,000. Similarly, Jason thought his side impact collision with minimal visible damage was only worth about $6,400. That's what insurance offered. After checking if he qualified for this program, he discovered his case was potentially worth $118,000. He received his settlement just 45 days later. Here's how you can find out if your accident qualifies for maximum compensation. Answer 5 simple multiple-choice questions about your accident. It takes less than 30 seconds, requires no legal knowledge, and is completely free. If your case qualifies, a compensation specialist will guide you through the entire process. You don't have to fight with insurance companies. You don't have to shop your case to multiple attorneys. They handle everything, and you don't pay a penny unless they win you money. But you need to act quickly. There's a strict deadline on these cases, and if you wait too long, you could permanently lose your right to appeal. Insurance companies know this deadline and deliberately drag out the process, hoping you'll hire a fight. Click the link, answer 5 quick questions, and instantly see how much your accident could be worth and the exact steps to claim your compensation. It's free, takes less than 30 seconds, and could be the difference between settling for thousands and securing 6 figures. Do it now, before your time runs out.
competition inside the demonic structure.
Daddy, shit. Really do all that I do, John. Is it still okay? Ah. What, Dad? Daddy?
Hmm?
Daddy?
Yes.
Dad? Daddy, where's my food? Zion sacrifice.
You pay attention
To salty.
number. It's not the one on top, the one on the bottom.
It's on the bottom.
And repeat it.